So last year I posted a video about the NCAA football coaches' salaries and how only 2 of them were black out of the top 25 coaches. So this year I wanted to do the NCAA basketball head coaches and see if there's any difference. Look at these numbers.
9 million, 8 million, 7.1, 5 million, 4.4, 4 million, 3.8, 3.4, 3.4, 3.2, 3.1, 3.1, 3 million, 3 million, 2.9, 2.9, 2.9, 2.8, 2.8, 2.7.
Let's keep in mind, only 2 sports make money for the NCAA. That's men's football and basketball. The stats remain the same. 90% of the starting players on all of those teams are black. Yet 90% of the recipients that get the benefit from these black athletes are white. Now, I don't have a problem with coaches getting paid money. That they should. What I have a problem with is the NCAA stopping our athletes from getting paid. Because there are other athletes in the NCAA that do swimming, that were able to get paid from their country, but they won't let basketball or football players make any money. Other sports can, just not the sports that feed their fund. Do you understand? You have one person making $9 million on the team and you have another person that's going to bed hungry. I have a problem that you can get kicked, that these athletes can get kicked off the team and deemed ineligible if they start a YouTube channel and it starts to generate an income.
Bread and butter on my channel is football related stuff. They told me I couldn't even, go to the beach and toss a football with my friends. I couldn't even talk about quarterbacks, nothing. So.
You cannot make any money, not just as a scholarship athlete. That young man that was playing on the team as a walk-on was deemed ineligible because he was homeless and someone put him up in an apartment.
College football player is no longer part of his team, all because a family friend offered him a place to live.
And so how are we okay with seeing millions and billions of dollars generated in this organization, and yet our young men are not receiving a dime of it? Everybody says, oh, they get a free education. If you have to work 60 hours a week, that ain't free. We should be demanding a check for these young men as well as the incentive of free education. Anything less is us shorting ourselves. You have young men that are going to bed hungry.
A student athlete, and sometimes, like I said, there's hungry nights when I'm not able to eat, and but I still got to play up to my capabilities. And
while these coaches are eating well off their skill set, for a 1% chance of going pro, that's not enough. We need to unite on this front. Instead of looking at old videos of slavery, old videos of civil rights movements, that shit's going on right now up under our nose. This is sharecropping what we're seeing. These men are collecting a check off of a skill set and then turning around and offering these young men room and board. Some of them that are on scholarship, the rest of them that are walk-ons are doing this for free, that are offering them room and board in a sweatsuit, while the lion's share of the profits go right into these white men's hands. Everyone from the athletic directors to the goddamn NCAA president, they're the ones collecting the check. But our young men are the ones on the field. Do we not see a problem? Do we not have a problem with that? So what are our options? One, they don't play. If these young men are not getting a check come March Madness, that $1 billion that you anticipate on making is no more. 2, let's see if we can get our HBCU system up and running and invest enough money into our own community, into our own schools where we could rebuild them. If we could do that, then we could actually pull away from the NCAA altogether and allow these young men to be paid and to receive other benefits. Or we could do nothing and keep complaining about how black men are the most impoverished on the planet, how black men have the least, how black men have fill in the blank. Most talented, least paid. Whose fault is that? If you're okay with everybody getting a check and these young men getting a sweatsuit, and when they win the championship, everybody gets another check, and they can't even get gifts over a certain amount. The coach is gonna get $900,000. The kid can only get another sweatsuit, maybe an extra pair of shoes, maybe a watch worth $35. And if you're okay with that, you're part of the problem.